Wow, it is cold outside. 1 degrees. Having a good time. Alright, so let's get started. Gonna rock and roll today. Alright, now, I'm telling you guys, they have increased the difficulty on this. Talking to a couple people who've been beating it pretty consistently, they're having trouble now. Very strange indeed. This is a pretty much free-to-play team with First Order TIE Pilot being the hardest one to get. Always on the left. What are we doing? So, I was late on this whole level 70 cap increase. Yeah, if y'all didn't know, the level cap's going up to 70. That's going to be huge. So, that's something to keep an eye out. There are a couple different strategies out there for how you want to prepare for this level cap increase. If you're not level 60 yet and you're not close, you don't really have to worry. No big deal. But for those of you who are 60, there's some decisions to be made about, how you want to go about it. If you do want to store up energy, you will lose out on just the simple regeneration throughout the day, but it could end up better for you in the long run if it happens at a good time. And some people have already stored, so competition-wise, you may be out there facing people who are going to power level to 70 almost immediately. But at the same time, how much advantage is that going to give you? I mean, you're only missing out on the XP now. You can gain gear. It's really a matter, you have to decide for yourself whether or not, losing out on the generation of it, the free energy, is worth it. I mean, you could get the gear. That is important, and I would stop buying gear. If you've been buying gear, I would definitely stop buying gear. Or stop using that said gear. So, something to keep in mind. Now, why did I do... Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be doing Han Solo here in this team comp, but that's fine. Looks like they're lagging. I haven't really been saving up myself. Some people have. Like Tiny Ground said, this is a chance for you to sort of catch up, especially if you're a free-to-play player. And, a lot of us who are at the top, we haven't really been saving, or, they've been saving gear. I haven't even been doing that because, I was kind of working towards some things. I mean, so I'm excited about it, but I'm also kind of disappointed because, You know, they don't communicate that in the game. You have to kind of follow the forums, and the forums are just a load of horse crap that you gotta sift through, but I guess you can always find the main news stuff. But yeah, I'm not super happy about that. But really, Admiral Akbar is a lot of fun. He's definitely got a different dynamic in there. Yeah, he adds another dynamic to the game for sure. He's pretty fun to play. He's fun when he comes around and you have a lot of crap on you he can take off. Okay. How about that? It's going to change the dynamic of the game, this level cap increase. You know, some characters that were strong before are going to get weaker, and vice versa. And some characters, they actually aren't going to change. They're going to be around the same as they were. So it's just going to be interesting to see, you know, who's the same, who's different. Some people are going to get faster, some people, their stats just aren't going to change, so it's going to be very strange. I'm excited to see the change up, but I already have a few stats for a few people that I'm not too amped about. Now, First Order TIE Pilot, I believe his next gear is level 73, so he's not going to change too much. So he's actually going to kind of drop down in power a bit. That's the thing. These leadership abilities, they're going to level up, for sure. Come on. You gotta be kidding me. I'm telling you, man. She's dirty. This game is dirty. It's cheating. problematic. There we go. Lucky us. Now you will die. I just hope we come around and... I mean, look, it doesn't take off healing immunity. Oh, this time it does. Normally, it does not. Very strange indeed. Good times. It honestly, this update kind of makes me nervous, but, you know, there were guys on my ranks that, I was top dog for a while, and then a few of them spent hundreds of dollars worth of credits, $200 worth probably, just to hit the next level cap. But you know what? I caught up. I stayed in the top 5. You know, I hovered around there, and I caught up in like a week. So what? I wouldn't pay $200 for a week advantage. $200 a week advantage. Okay, so what? Like, you're wasting 32,000 crystals to get 3,500? Not worth it to me. Not worth it at all. I think also if you run this team top in GW without having a higher star first order type pilot, I think you're going to have a bad time. Because they're going to blow you the hell up. I'm going to try to ability block him. It didn't happen. Uh-oh. Now they found my weak spot. Dang. I'm unlucky. What to do, what to do. Okay. What is with this dodge situation? Because I swear these guys... Did he have him an R leader? I don't think so. This dodge situation is a little strange. I mean, they're getting pretty damn lucky, and I don't even think that... I'm going to have to replay the video. I guess these guys are 6, but they're not even 7 stars yet. Because not that makes too much of a difference, because that would be strength, agility. I don't think those go into dodge stat. So, maybe some characters, they might. But still, if they're dodging that much... Shouldn't my guys be dodging as well? I'm not seeing a lot of that here. But see, little tweaks to the game. Now, I don't like that. Because, you know, before I'd be blowing through this, and one of the reasons is because they weren't doing crap like that. Damn it. Not a total loss, really. Are you kidding me, man? See, come on, guys. Really? These guys aren't even max stars. They're hitting hard as crap. I don't know if I buy it. I don't know if I buy this. No criticals to be found, of course. You know what we're gonna do, right? I'm not putting up with that shit. Yep. We are gonna force close that. Yeah, nice buffs. Well, you know what? I'm going back to paid team, and then I'll show you how easy this shit is to beat. But you know what? I'll tell you now. Free to play and pay to win. Well, there is not a fine line between the two. If you want to pay to win, I assure you, you cannot pay to win with $100 or $200. You can't pay to win with $300 or $400. It takes you $800 to $1,000 to get 1 or 2 6 stars. That's not a lie to you. That's just straight up. I have about $800 in the game, and you can see how many characters I have. I have Qui-Gon Jinn, right? And no, I'm not unlucky. I got Old Ben, 5-star, almost 6-star. I got a Kit Fisto, almost 6-star. This is with around $800, a little less than $800 in the game. I got a Kylo Ren 4-star. Okay, I can farm him. Alright. But paid characters, if you're really into it for the paid characters, I can assure you, you won't be getting them. You won't be getting them high enough stars. Look, Darth Maul. $800. 5-star. Ayla Secura. 5-star. Kit Fisto. Almost 6-star. $800. That's what you get. Mace Windu. I unlocked him 4-star. Ooh, that's worth $40 based on what CG tells us. You know? Boba Fett. Got him. Lando. There's a paid character. 4-star. I mean, Qui-Gon, 6-star, 16 shards out of 100. Do you guys really want to spend near $1,000 on this game? No, you don't. Don't do it. Pay to win versus free to play. Free to play is better. You'll have a better time, I assure you, because you won't feel disappointed. Look at that. Ooh, 4-star Cad Bane. I'm just telling you guys, I'm just trying to be straight up with you, you know. Not everything is as good as it seems. It's really not. It's actually kind of disappointing. And that's the thing about it, you know, and I had to spend, when I was a 5-star Qui-Gon, I spent $400 to get to 6-star. Yeah. So, you know, that was right around Christmas. My money, you know, I am in a high level of competition here with some of the people I'm playing. But, you know, irresponsible, maybe. Worth it, probably not. But could I have held on? I don't know. I mean, I would have had to go a little bit more free to play. Guys are hitting hard, huh? So, I mean, and that's kind of a disconnect too, but, you know, what can you get if you spend $200? Potentially, you could unlock, I had a buddy, he spent $200, he unlocked, like, Luminara. You know, he would take longer to get that, yes, but the advantage is that he has it now to play with. And he, you know, can easily shard it up. He just saved himself 80 shards worth of time to... So that kind of speeds him up on his route. And that's, you know, that has been helpful. I started out, I had a Biggs 5-star. I wanted to finish him out. It's not going to take very long. But is it worth all that? I don't think so. And it's a little disappointing that they've kind of set the bar. They've made this a very expensive mobile game to get even close to half the experience. I mean, I feel like at $1,000, you know, they could make the packs a little bit more consistent to giving out, you know, some of the paid characters, because right now you're basically paying for crap. I mean, this level of dodge is normal for him, but still, it is irritating. Let's get a buff, shall we? Nope. I'm telling you, man, something is off here, and they've modified it. I don't know. Maybe people posting GW videos being like it's easy, or maybe they're just looking at the statistics overall and saying, you know what, people are winning this very often here, so we're going to increase the difficulty. But that's not fun. I mean, you're always trying to achieve that level where you can beat things consistently. Not so you can get cheated out of it when they decide, oh, you're not supposed to be able to win. Well, if they didn't, you know, you don't make challenges, like as a GM, you wouldn't make a challenge for people to lose. You make a challenge for people to win. People like to win. It's crazy, I know, but I hope by the time that some of y'all guys get up here to the top level, some of you guys who haven't finished, you know, leveling and things like that, and you are free to play, you know, I hope that you guys aren't going to have a ridiculous challenge at level 60 and up now. That's going to be terrible. I mean, it's not going to be any fun. And that would really bother me. Look at this. Now, this is a neat team. This is cool. Who is the leader? I want to check the video again. That was some damage. She did damage. Look at that. Talia's going to heal her. They got a lot of stun procs here. Okay. See, this is abnormal, man. This is absolutely abnormal. Never seen the... I mean, look at the luck on that. Daka. Double stun. Like one stun after the other. Okay? Asajj. Stun. Lucky. Her dispel works. I gotta be honest, man. I try not to block that camera, but you know, I don't get much grip on the back of the phone unless I'm wrapping my fingers around it. So if you hit twice, you're supposed to lose advantage, but I guess not if it's your passive sort of deal. Well, we cut through them like a hot knife through butter, but a neat team nonetheless. And I think that team's gonna suck, but it's pretty cool. It's sad, and that's something I was kind of set up to go that route. A lot of these witches, These Night Sisters. They're all free to play, basically. They're all, easy to pick up, and when you pay to win, you get a lot of character shards for crap, like Night Sisters, and I had, all 5-star Night Sisters except for Daka. And this was really early on in the game, and I'm like, I'm gonna go Night Sister Attack Squad. And then I looked at Ahsoka, I'm like, Ahsoka's squad buff gives Night Sister allies evade, and I'm going to be a total badass, and that's going to be awesome. No, you're not. Don't get delusions of grandeur, okay? Alright? If people aren't running it at the top squad, there might be a reason for that, because trust me, there are guys who've gone clones, and then they go to the back burner. There are guys who've gone Night Sisters, and they go to the back burner. Why? Because they're not that damn good. It's unfortunate, but it's true. Watch this. Ooh! She didn't stun. How? Damn, man, I just can't get a proc. I can't get a proc, guys. I'm lucky this is done. Man, that's like working every time for Asajj to break. That's good. Good for her. Good for her. Very good for her. At least they aren't doing dirty damage to me. No, I got damage down. Let's go to damage up, shall we? Sounds cool. I wonder if this witch is going to revive them. She's already lived through one rotation. Holy crap, son! That's what I'm talking about. This is the team right here. I'm telling you. And I've left this. They are not messing with me. And I have to take it as it is. I have some people I talk to on the PvP ladder, and we kind of give each other updates. Hey, your team wasn't that strong this time. Hey, your team was pretty good. Well, I'm like number 4, I ain't number 1, and when number 1, number 2 fight me, it's probably not that much of a challenge. But I'm telling you what, normally I would wake up and I would be like 20th or something, maybe sometimes even 30. And then people would be talking online and be like, oh man, Alon, Delora fell off again. Oh man, I guess Alon's not playing. No, dude, I just fell down a little bit. I'm going to pick myself back up. But you know what? Today, I spawned in 2nd. I mean, nobody's fought me. They fought me and lost. I'm telling you, that's a great feeling. Because when people just leave you the hell alone, and you can just do what you want, isn't that fun? That's what you want. You want people, I mean, you don't get to have the satisfaction of knowing that you beat the living hell out of somebody. You will never know. But I gotta assume I didn't just sit there for a reason. Get a buck up, Joey. This is the time where I wish I had Admiral Snack Bar. Die. You know what? I need Poggle. I don't know why I've been so hesitant. I mean, Poggle with some of these other guys, that just would have been fun. I'm kind of hoping not to kill them too quickly here. I want Shy Consular to get his healing immunity. Well, it's not really going to matter, is it? But, you know, not good. Well, I'm not going to waste it here. I'll just try to get as much as I can. I was arguing about JC because a lot of people like Luminar's better, but And if you watched my PvP video yesterday, cite this number 1 versus me, and then the rematch. The first time I lost with Luminara. I don't know if he killed her first. So it may not have had much to do. C-Dex. Wait. This guy is a real player. I've seen this guy. Is he in my ladder? I'm pretty sure he is. And look at that team. What a doof. He's got a mean team. All he's missing is freaking Poe. But he's got Han Solo, but that ain't gonna do jack a squat for him. Yeah. I need to kind of heal up a wee bit here. Let's see if we can hit him with it. Damn. Oh, damn. Let's see if we can take away some of his... Oh, there we go. That strat is over, bruh. You got me. I wish we had an AoE right now. Since this is the last match, I'm not too concerned about this. Not going the way I want to. Ow! Leia, you're not doing any damage. What's wrong with you? Alright, so... Yep, I cheated today. Sorry to let y'all down, but I showed you how far a free-to-play player can go until he starts to get the beatdown of his life. And it wasn't very far, was it? So... Well, I can say this, though. I didn't always have as solid a team, and the resets, they are real. They do help. And listen, because the fight is going to be the exact same the next time around, if you don't change anything, you may want to maybe move a guy into a different... You could even just swap out leaders with another guy in your team, or you could throw in a low-level team and have them waste all their cooldowns, or lots of different ways you could go about it. But I don't know my hesitation for Poggle, but you know, I'm just very close to finishing out Biggs now, and I've heard good things. They're probably wrong, and it's going to suck. But the thing is about this, he's not like Qui-Gon. Qui-Gon, he calls in, and the other guy does 50% more damage, which is sick nasty. This guy has a 50% chance of crit hit. Okay, so who would that be good for? Man, if you had Ayla Secura in your team, because Ayla Secura stuns on every crit. So that's just a 1 in 4 chance of pulling her in. So that's 25% chance to pull her in. You're automatically going to get a stun. You put another guy in there. We could say Clone Trooper, because he has, on a crit hit, has 50% turn meter generation. So there's another 25% chance. There's half a chance of doing something. There's 50% chance. 25% you get a stun. It's like a fun little roulette wheel where, like, oh, you know, Ayla, she just stunned somebody. Cool. Or Clone Trooper, oh, he just regenerated half his turn meter back. too. Oh, cool. Who else has crit built into their kit? Does Count Dooku? I don't think so. There actually aren't too many that thrive off of crit. You could just do Darth Maul, because Darth Maul's basic attack, when it crits, that's where the money is. There are a few others, I'm telling you, at least a couple others. If you could fill out all 4 characters with just crit stuff, and someone with a good leader, you'd be in business. Because people who don't have high crit chance and have crit passives, you know, those guys are going to do really well with a character like Biggs. Luke Skywalker would have, but his bullseye is the crit, so he'll never do that. He does inflict damage over time on a crit hit. So, there's something. 20% chance to gain crit up. So, I mean, he's always going to be critting, basically. But it's just some interesting things to think about, you know, and as you're playing, just continue to, you know, experiment, and don't be too scared to try something new, but don't get delusions of grandeur either. Understand that this game is still going to have a little bit of paper, rock, scissors to it, so you've always got a chance of, you know, potentially being bit, you know, by somebody else. Remember, there's always a bigger fish. And sometimes much, much bigger fish. I mean, so, did you see, actually, my top 5 guys there? What are they? They're called free-to-play. Ahsoka, Asajj, Captain Phasma, Jedi Consular, Luminara. So, just a little forewarning. JC, he's going down. Right here. Level 73 required. So I didn't know when I was telling you about JC that this was coming, this patch. So he's going to go down. Luminara is going to go up. We can assume that because she's got one here, level 65. Even just that right there. 25 strength, 25 agility, 25 intelligence, plus 250 health, and 30 and 60. She's going to do significantly more damage. I mean, that little bit does make a difference. She's going to be pretty special. So, something to keep in mind. Han Solo, he is going to go up, but he's not going to be much better. I got to tell you guys, based on the stats I'm seeing, you really don't want Stormtrooper Han in the Akbar combo. You're not going to be able to beat Poe with it. Poe, his next gear levels, from what we've seen, are going to increase his speed even further. What the hell, CG? You're talking about Poe has the highest tenacity in the game. Highest tenacity in the game. That means he resists more than any other person, and his passive goes into that. So, he's got crazy tenacity. He is the fastest tank taunt in the game. He has 2,000 more health than Han, and negligible difference on armor. He's a little bit less, but nothing that you're ever going to notice. I mean, we are talking about, getting to the near. It's not so much that he, as a character, is broken or even OP. It's that he's just classes above any other taunter, and if that fits into your team, here's the other itch. It's gonna be one person. Poe doesn't need anybody else, and because nobody can increase his speed or anything like that, you don't have to build any synergy. Stormtrooper Han was already slower than Poe, and they both do similar things. It's all about this speed race now at high levels, and when you have Poe or you have Han, if they get a go, they're gonna pop their taunt, and they're going to generate turn meter for their teammates. So, if they were really quick like Poe, at 138 speed, he's one of the top 10 fastest heroes in the game. So, everybody behind him, like dirty old Ben, he's going to get to go immediately after that taunt, along with almost his entire team. Pretty much I've seen every time that a Poe taunts, whoever on their team that hasn't gone is going to go. So, now Han can remove turn meter as well from the enemy team while giving turn meter to his team. So that's significant, but he's got a lot less health. He lasts a much shorter time, and to beat Poe, here's the thing. Here's the main problem, is that the synergy between your taunt and an old Ben is so strong, because what happens is a taunter taunts and they generate turn meter, and old Ben, if you both have old Ben, the one with the taunt goes first. So what does he do? He mind tricks immediately. That ability blocks your entire team, and that ability blocks your taunt from going off and generating turn meter for your team. And it blocks your heals. It blocks whatever abilities and blah, 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 while they can unload a first round and second round of just artillery on you. All their ability power is just blasting in your face. And at high level, it hurts. It's not like at level 40. It's not like at level 50. Back then, you couldn't do enough damage to tanky teams. Now, trust me, if you went all team tank, you would get eaten alive. Because you wouldn't do enough damage. And these heavy hitters, they are hitting really, 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 really hard. So, yep, Han requires another person. So now you're leveling up 2 people versus 1. You're leveling up an Akbar if you wanted to be faster and beat that Poe taunt. You have to level up 2 people. And Akbar is not bad. He's pretty solid, but he doesn't exactly synergize with much except rebels, unless you aren't using him as a leader. You know, so I'm just saying, it's not so much that even maybe Poe needs a buff, or a nerf. It's that excuse me. It's just that Stormtrooper Han, Chewbacca, some of the other tanks in the game, they are going to need buffs. I mean, some of these tanks, they're not going to pull you in. You're never going to go after a tank first. So unless they're either doing some really irritating crap that makes you just want to kill them, or, you know, they have some thing very useful. Like, for instance, Old Ben, he's a tank. He also has a pretty good damage from his lightsaber. He's got an awesome ability. If he didn't have his passive, I would probably go after him. You know, but he doesn't do a lot of DPS. It's more of his mind trick, and you've got like 3-4 turns before that, before it comes back again. So if you could kill him really quick, which you kind of can, you would go after him. But you're not going to do that because he gives his whole team 3 or 4 buffs. Defense up, evasion up, offense up for 2 turns. So, just talking to you guys, and I hope I didn't go on too long about it. It's just some thoughts that I've been having about the game, and, you know, just try to keep some of those things in mind. So, alright, take care, y'all.